Okay, we picked up a league match versus RichSea. They are here 14 scored, conceded 54, 53. So I'd say they have again, there's quite a few teams in this league that I keep saying it. They have, well, there's some that aren't, but there's quite a few that are. But I think these are, you can see 14 wins, 4 draws, 14 losses. They're classically a pretty attacking team, but not too ridiculous. Attacking, but attacking in such a way that they play effectively and actually get results here. And as you can see, 14-4-14. They're only one projected point behind ourselves. In squad news, our 20-goal striker is suspended because he got sent off in the previous match. We've sort of rotated a bit now. We're still going to keep using our backup keeper to see if he's good for next season. We've brought Arellano and Kano onto the bench, maybe give them a bit of a run out in these matches, because, I mean, we obviously will try to get results here, but we very much got one eye on next season, basically, at the moment. And we'll see if we get the players, but we very much are trying to get some genuinely good younger players. I mean, sort of early to mid-20s, and we're going to try and build a team, a proper team that we can construct and hold together for many months, and hopefully actually win some stuff. Just checking this, so we have got lucky 2 shots, 2 goals. We will monitor this a bit. And I'm already thinking, okay, so we've got lucky, they've outplayed us. It's a bit early to be making crazy substitutions. We can go slightly more defensive here. We are playing direct ball, so it's not that big a deal, I don't think. This formation, trying to play sort of short passing, it would be a bit weird and crazy, but direct ball, it's kind of okay to bring one of the midfielders back like that. Because we're very much already thinking, well, 2-goal lead. Let's just make sure they don't create much, and if we can do that and have the odd chance ourselves, then probably we just win this game with our 2-goal lead. So that's why we've done that. And actually we are kind of controlling the game a bit as well. So I think we will sacrifice our attacker midfielder for either a centre midfielder or a holding midfielder, and look to just close this game out already. Well, it's probably slightly too early to be thinking of going all out defensive for 45 minutes. So we're just gonna go, yeah, not too crazy a change. It'll be a change that we can sort of go back more attacking again easily if we need to. So it's a pretty, I guess, low risk change, you could say. And we still managed to stop them from creating anything more. Alright, they've just, yeah, I have a habit every time I say something like that, it blows up in my face. But okay, so they have one shot, and I just feel like, I mean, we did do 2 shots, 2 goals at the start. As long as they don't do a 2 shots, 2 goals sort of thing back to us, we kind of should be okay here. Since we made this sub, it's actually created less since we've done it. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what you're supposed to do here. Because they're not really creating anything either, so we're very much closing the match out right now. Probably bring on one set of fresh legs. Guess it's like a now or never type thing, to be honest, with Kanu. I mean, if he's not going to play in this match, when is he going to play? So he comes out for his debut, and really hope this doesn't blow up in our face, because it easily could. But yeah, because we've got 2 16-year-olds on the pitch right now. But yeah, we're really not. We didn't create anything since we made that change, but I guess it's okay. I mean, maybe we should have left whatever. I mean, the objective here is to win, right? So it's not a big deal that we didn't create much more, because we stopped them from creating much as well. And it's like, what are you going to do? You're going to go back to the tactic that we had, so we're going to take off our holding midfielder and bring on an attacking midfielder instead, when we're defending a 2-goal lead. It's like, as long as they weren't, I mean, we had a 2-goal lead, it made sense to go a bit more defensive. We created less after we did it, but they didn't score either, and they weren't creating much. So once you'd already made the change, it didn't make sense to sort of revert back to more attacking, basically, I don't think. Not, even though we weren't creating anything, as long as we had the 2-goal lead, and as long as they weren't creating much either, even though I think the tactical change seemingly worked against us a bit, it made sense to stick with it, simply because of the match scenario, basically. So it was nice to see our right winger pick up the goal. It's a shame we didn't create anything at all at the end there, because we didn't really get to see what either Arellano or Kanu could do for us. But in any case, they're not really ready for first team football. They won't be really ready next season. Maybe the season after they'll be ready to be on the bench a bit more. It's much more of a, I don't know, we'll see. It depends how they develop a lot as well. But so Reynolds had a good match. He's had a bad season and a bad last season, and now he's 31. Next season he's 32, so he's already kind of sort of past it. I don't know. Keep persisting with that guy, and it's great on paper, but yeah, I don't know. be on the lookout for a younger, solid left winger, but they're not easy to get. Nice wingers come at a premium, basically. Well, any attacking player that looks nice comes at a premium, and the wingers are no different. So, yep, alright. We played, we won. We got lucky, 2 shots, 2 goals at the start, and then we just had to sort of control the match from that point to make sure that we went on to win. So, and now, as you can see, it's like, I'm just going to call it. I'm going to call it. I think we're going to finish where we currently are in projected points. 7th. I'm going to call it. I predict we will finish 7th because I have enough faith that the team below, that we're just not going to. I have enough faith that this team below us isn't going to overtake us. I think we probably just need 3 points from our remaining 3 matches to do that, and I'm confident we can do that because of particularly of our fixtures as well. And then I'm also confident that we're just not going to catch these guys because we're probably not going to win all 3 of our matches, which is what we would need to do in order to make that a possibility. So I'm calling it. We're finishing 7th. So, and not that it matters. Like realistically, whatever, 6th, 7th, 8th, it's not much of a muchness. Who cares, basically? I mean, look, as always, we'll do our best, but really, what we care about is this cup final here against the Banana Men, which is a favourable draw for us. It was Balkan United, and they actually lost 4-1, and we're outplayed. I checked that they were outplayed by them. So it was our preferred draw. We've got it, and it's ours to lose, I think. They're one of the trickier teams for us because they're not. We do quite well against the more attacking teams because our tactic does well and our players do sort of do well. But we really struggle against defensive teams. We just can't break them down. And this team is, I wouldn't call them a defensive team per se, but they're certainly more defensive than attacking. Yeah, so anyway, I guess we'll analyse this one more when we get there. Thanks for watching this match. 2 shots, 2 goals. Was an easy to convert to a win for us, basically. That type of start against an offline user. So easy match. Well, easy because we had the 2 shots, 2 goals. We weren't really tested, and it's those matches where we're not, where we're tested and we have to do stuff sometimes. But in the matches where, like this one, it's just really easy to close them out versus an offline user. Whereas if the user's online, it can be a lot more harder if they're chopping and changing stuff because they will be chopping and changing, trying to find something that works. And when they do, it's up to you to either weather the storm or will probably change it yourself, which could make it even worse for you or better. So it is all a lot harder. But against an offline user, it's just, well, basically just change nothing hardly the whole match. Just move one attacking midfielder for a defensive one, and we weren't really ever creating enough, and it was just easy. So, okay, cool. Cheers. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you for the next match. Cheers.